Live. Okay, so this is John and my very first video together, and I wanted to start telling the story of us as we are now and see how we grow further. We're going to tell a little bit about the story of how we've come as far as we have, as far as related mostly to my internet marketing experience, because I think it's important to get his point of view. So say hi.
Hi.
So recently there was a launch, was Jonathan Budd's futuristic marketing launch, and several of the videos that I was watching and sent on email for John to watch actually struck him well for a change. It's been kind of a road for us. So what is it first of all, tell them whether or not you've always been supportive of my online stuff.
Absolutely not.
Yes. Then, but can you expand just a tiny bit?
I don't know. Where do I begin? At the beginning?
Yeah, sort of. If we could
beginning, when I thought she had acquired an addiction to internet yakking, as I put it. Spending her days just on the computer, typing, texting with what I consider to be random people who had the same affliction she had.
Had the same affliction. It's about the size of it.
Turned out to be true, though.
Well, sort of, and some of that's okay. I think that what is it that's changed for you more recently, though? Like in the last, I don't know, when did things start to change? I mean, none of this has been instant. I think that's one thing I want to get across to lots of people who have the same kind of conflict going on. That it's been an evolution, for sure. So, but when did it start to kind of shift for you?
In the last year, when I started seeing good, solid results.
Results meaning?
The lights were on.
What kind of results exactly?
Monetary results. Moolah.
So when the money comes,
Andrea
the belief
started making money.
I had been making some money, but
trickling in from 2 or 3 different funnels.
I think the point is that it was enough money to make an impact on your brain. Right?
If you weren't online yakking all day and just wasting time.
Right. And do you get now that it's kind of been an accumulation of all that yakking that's made it come to fruition now?
Yeah, I do. When I started seeing the results, I was curious, and it caused me to look closer at what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a few people who are key to Andrea's success, but she is very self-motivated, and her whole idea is to help people be whole and successful and intelligent and knowledgeable about what they're doing with this marketing thing. She is a true marketing consultant.
Well, and
not for an hourly rate. She's the one that wants to help you get what you want out of life.
Well, and there's two sides to that hourly rate thing. One of them is that it's really hard to live in abundance on an hourly wage of any kind.
I just went third person on you, didn't I?
Yeah, you totally did.
That's terrible. Sorry about that.
No worries.
More coffee.
And the other is that it's really hard to it's hard to say, okay, you only have this much time to fix what it is, the questions you have or whatever. So what I've done is set up, I've set up one particular program, but I set up situations and communities where we don't have that kind of time, money limitation. I think that's been a huge part of my shift personally, which is what he's noticed, the money part. Yeah. So, what about, now, do you actually understand what I do yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So,
sure don't.
He's getting a clue, but he's not getting, I mean, he knows how to do mechanics, and I may never know how to do mechanics the way he does, but I trust that he can fix my car and, blow things up and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then fix them again. So I
I'm
think
good at
we're
that.
probably going to find a happy...
And I keep struggling with how to monetize that and not end up in federal penitentiary.
What, the blowing up part?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Maybe as a pyrotechnician at a demolition derby or something. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Or should I think bigger?
Could be bigger. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is that I want to get across, I guess, in this first video of ours is that we have definitely grown into this idea of me being a marketer, and it has to do, the acceptance definitely has to do with getting monetary results. And I know that freaks people out, but it's not. It's really been just a shift for me, because I've always been me. I've always had this helper side to me, but the shift came for me when I started monetizing that help in a way that wasn't tied to linear income, if that makes sense. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, stop for a second.
I can't stop.
Why not?
The video's on. We're going to be like the old people going, "What's it doing? Is it still on?"
Here, wait. What's that?
Anyway, so that's what I want to get across in this first video. I hope that we'll be doing multiple videos together, because he has a lot of insight to the other, coming from the other side of this in a partnership that's dealing. It's kind of like an insider internet marketing thing. So I hope that I hope we'll do some more together. Will we?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, cool. That's what I got today. Talk to you later.
Bye. Thank you for visiting.
Yes, thank you.